Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are going deep into two super important functions in Arduino programming. That is first analogRead function and the second is the analogWrite function. So let's break down them step by step. So let's start first with the analogRead function. This function is used to read analog signals like varying voltages from components such as potentiometer, light sensors or temperature sensors. On most Arduino board, analog inputs are labeled A0 to the A5. When we use analogRead and Arduino board pin number A0, it reads the voltage on pin A0 and returns a number between 0 to 1023. Here I have connected potentiometer to the pin number A0 of the Arduino board. As I rotate it, the voltage changes from 0 to 5 volt and you will see the corresponding values 0 to 1023 printed in the serial monitor. This is super useful when you want to measure changing inputs, for example, lights in intensity or temperature. So now let's talk about the analogRead function. Unlike analogRead function, this doesn't give the true analog output. Instead, it sends a PWM signal that is pulse width modulation, which mimics analog behavior by rapidly turning the pin on and off. The value here can be from 0 to 255. 0 means fully off and 255 it fully on. If we write 128, it turns the LED on for 50% of the time and off for the other 50%, giving us half brightness. Just make sure you use this on PWM enable pins, usually marked with the tilde on Arduino board. Now here is where it gets fun. Let's use both functions together. We will read the value from the potentiometer and then use that value to control the LED brightness. Here the map function converts the 0 to 1023 range from analogRead to the 0 to 255 range that analog writes. As I rotate potentiometer, you will see the LED brightness change smoothly. This technique is super useful not just for LEDs but also for controlling motor speed, audio volume, or even servo position using sensor inputs, and it is um, useful for many other things. And this is for today's tutorial. We learned how to read analog inputs using analogRead function and simulate analog outputs with analogWrite function. These are two of the most powerful tools in Arduino programming, and now you know how to use them. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you.